Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be reviewing Chowder Hazy IPA from Storm Peak Brewing Company out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Appreciate you joining us. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we're drinking. Today, we're going to be drinking the Chowder Hazy IPA from Storm Peak Brewing Company. See, I'm taking your part today. Out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. But before we get there, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers to the notification bell. And also check us out on social media. Links are down in the description. So, Andy, tell us about Chowder.
It's like, what are we drinking? Well, you already said it twice. Chowder. It's a double dry hopped hazy IPA out of Storm Peak Brewing, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. So you'll see on the can, it'll say DDH hazy IPA, the double dry hopped. 6.1% alcohol by volume, 0 IBUs. We're going to open.
All right.
I'm going to leave the
Let's
pack.
open it.
Yeah, let's start pouring. So we can, I'll try not to get my thumb in the beer. That's disgusting.
Well,
so
I'm glad I'm not there to share that one with you.
It is made out of, it's got Simcoe, Galaxy, and Citra hops.
And I got the Andy in the Attic pour there.
You're learning.
You
release that CO2, open the bouquet. And the malts, flaked oats and wheat. On their can, they say grist instead of the malt. Grist is just a type of grain that is milled.
Yeah, so we've done a couple of Storm Peak beers now. Let's see, what have we had from them? We've had going blank.
Urban Sombrero
and Maestro. Yeah, the two Seinfeld beers.
Yeah.
No fancy editing on this one tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't find a lot of information on Chowder. So let's get the information right now.
Let's produce it, right?
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Cheers, mates.
Why don't we just make up something completely wrong so that we have to force Storm Peak to reply, to comment on this video and tell us we're wrong? Looking at you, Storm Peak.
You might be onto something. The caveat there is they'd actually have to watch it first. So, there is a piece of that is relying on, something maybe you didn't account for.
Maybe because they're like, well, we don't ship this or no, we don't sell this outside of Colorado. So, it's a limited distribution.
Yep.
So again, I couldn't find any reasoning as to why it's called Chowder. And the only, I was trying to look for every Seinfeld link. And the only thing that I could find with Chowder in Seinfeld was the corn and crab chowder was
Soup Nazi
from the Soup Nazi episode, but that was just so minute detail at the end. I mean, you wouldn't know it unless you've seen it a bunch of times. You looked at the transcripts when they were complaining, sorry to ruin it for everybody, but it's been out, it's been off the air since '99. But when Elaine pretty much shut down Soup Nazi and he left to go back to Argentina because she found his recipes, and somebody was like complaining like, oh, I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get my corn and crab chowder. I figured if they want to do a Seinfeld, they should have called it like Mulligatawny, because that came up in 2 episodes. It came in The Soup, where Banya made Jerry take him out to and then
Indies,
again,
yeah.
in soup nuts. So we could go down that rabbit hole, but let's get back to the beer.
Yeah, and I can't think of any kind of snow ski reference with this being from a ski town. So who knows?
And Storm Peak does not give any description on their website about any of their beers.
Yep. So anybody out there that's watching, if you happen to know why this is called Chowder, please let us know. We'd love to hear.
Yeah,
we'd love to hear that.
Was it a New England transplant? I mean, it is a New England IPA, although they said it was a hazy IPA. Chowder, New England. You know, again, we're reaching.
And not all of their beers are a Seinfeld reference. Obviously, they've got some other names. So who knows? We're doing nothing but speculating.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah, I mean, I think just, the aroma, everything. I mean, it's definitely IPA. I get that Citra for me comes through on the nose. So, yeah.
Nobody else has had it, right?
Never had it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, why don't you tell us what you think?
I was like, Jay, go first. Okay, I'll do it. I like it. It's good. It definitely tastes like a hazy New England style IPA. I like that cloudy feel. I like the citrus taste. It feels like a lighter alcohol content than 6.1. It feels more like a session to me. I'm going to give this I'll give it an 8. I could drink this every single day. Another good one out of Storm Peak. That's three in a row we've had from them, and they've 3 been really good. So 8 for me.
Jay, what you think?
Yeah, I'll jump in. I'm on the same track as you, Andy. I think they put together some great beer. I'm just disappointed it's not distributed where we can get it more often, because this is definitely an 8 in my book, and I would love to be able to get more of their offering. So appreciate you sharing these and getting them for us, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that, I think it comes through fine. I think the taste is for an IPA again, for me. Hate always saying this, not being the IPA guy. I think it has that hazy IPA taste that, you would expect. Maybe it's the lightness that you mentioned, Andy. It seems almost a little flat to me too, and maybe that's just my particular can, but it doesn't really take away from the beer so much. Maybe we're talking about the same thing. When you mentioned light, it seems a little like flat, even though maybe all the carbonation left when I poured it out that way. I don't know. But overall, I think it's good. Again, not being the IPA person, so I'm going to give it a 7. So I think that's a decent score from the non-IPA drinker of the group.
If you say so.
I think so.
Yeah. Nobody's judging.
Nope.
Judging the judge of the beer, I guess.
I don't care if they do.
I guess that's another channel who judges beer judges.
Might be onto something there.
There we go. That's our
Start
niche.
reviewing reviewers.
Yes. And we'll get a lot of hate.
All right, that gives us a 7.7 for the Chowder Hazy IPA at a Storm Peak Brewing Company, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Again, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. And as we mentioned before, if you know what the name Chowder, where that name comes from, please share that in the comments. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Check out some more of ours, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.